Hello, Minecrafters, how are you? Welcome back to WyrdCraft SMP. We have been working on our fantasy pathways on the backside of the mountain because my brain can be a little silly sometimes. Instead of, doing the front side of the mountain, we started with the back side of the mountain because it's me. And there is no rhyme or reason, so that's okay. We started. That's all that matters. We're here. We're showing up. We're gonna get some things done. So, go us for doing that. That works. Alright, so we're actually almost done back here. Kind of. Are you really ever done with, building in Minecraft if you're making a base and all that good stuff? This is, again, what we have so far. If you've missed out, you can definitely check out the previous live streams. On my page, we have this area here to finish. And here, I believe. Everything else is pretty much done. I have added a couple more names to the Purple Heart area. We have Emily's uncle, Darvin. She asked me to place his name, so yay. He will be retiring soon from the service. So kudos to him. I hope he has a beautiful retirement. I've also added my grandfather who served, as well as my cousin who served. And, of course we have my dad. I did go down here. Like I said before, I wanted to do some more melding of the mountain. So I've added in the granite and the tripstone blocks and the moss, so that we can tie everything in together, so it's not just the grass and the dirt blocks. So we'll end up doing that over here as well, but I've started over here to check and make sure that it all kind of worked. And I think it does. Pretty happy with that. So we'll roll with that. I did bring a bed, so we're going to pop that up here and sleep real quick. Because I guess we'll finish working right here. Let's pop our bed down. I cannot sleep yet. Look, we can watch the sun go down. Oh no, I don't think I'll ever get tired of sunsets or moonrises in Minecraft or in real life. Because we're living our best life. So I won't make this too complicated. Maybe we'll just add possibly another water feature. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But we'll open this up just a little bit. And my hope is to be done with this pathway today. That is the hope. Though I guess you never know. But we can try. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I probably could have left that and we could do some moss in there. So we're just gonna break up the block palette a little bit. Add in our blocks that we have been using just to change it up. Listen to the wind blow and all that good stuff. Some Minecraft music. I think I'm gonna go back one more here. Let's grab the mossy cobblestone stairs. And some andesite. And let's grab our glowberries to add a little bit of light. And then I think we're gonna place a lantern here for now. And maybe what I'll do is incorporate the dripstone here to tie it in with what's going on out there. Well, actually the dripstone and the granite. Just to bring that in as well. Boobla says, howdy, sounds and looks good. Yay, that's what we like to hear. Thank you so much. Right, so we can leave that open and then we'll grab the pointed dripstone. I like pointed dripstone for a little accent. I think that's pretty cool. And then I think we'll actually do a glowberry back here. And then we'll break this up some. Oh, I said I was gonna throw some water in here. So why don't we do that? We'll go down one more. And then we can break this up. Mossy, because it'll be underwater. clean up my mess. Oh. Wait, moss carpet. Alright, so I think we just need to break this up a little bit. Alright, and our water bucket. Grab some more water from here. Here, I can make that one a infinite source, and then we can just grab it from there. Right, I put it there. Oh, broke it. Wait a minute. What? I'm not a professional. Do not attempt to do this at home. Why is it being sad at me? I don't know what I've done, but that's alright. It's not like we have to walk 20 miles to go get it. I didn't mean to do that, but hey, that works. I could probably also make it come from over there. How about that? And then we'll change out the block over here. So let's do mossy. There we go. And I do have flowers and stuff that will eventually be placing in various areas. And I would like to do a little dripstone there. And maybe up there. Alright, so that's that area complete. And then there's this naturally occurring little cave right here. Ooh. We can probably just leave this be. I think it's... Oh, maybe not. I can always go through here later and make sure it's lit up so scary things don't come out. But we can add some of the granite and dripstone around there too to help that blend in as well. Here, let's move our bed up here. And we can hopefully complete the last part of this area. Here, we'll sleep right here. Because I'm pretty sure I'm done with the mine, other than, like I said, making kind of like a secret tunnel up to the base with the rails and a minecart possibly, but that will be like a probably an off-camera kind of thing, because that would take some time to get done. Oh wait, I have this area and this area. I fibbed. We're almost done. So we're gonna break this up some. And I'll probably just do a small water feature here as well, because we're trying to incorporate the element of water throughout the pathway. So just little things. I'm not going to go crazy because we have our main areas, which will look nice along the pathway, so we don't have to, you know, do too much. But just break up the scenery a little bit for those who may use the path and make it look nice. I think we'll have the water come back down this way. Let's use our magical bone meal. Here, we'll break up these blocks and make the water come from there, I think. So let's grab some mossy. And our water's gonna come from here. Not if I do that though. Let's make this a stair. Oop. And then we'll break up these blocks here a little bit. Let's put a slab in here. I think what we'll do is we'll have some water come out of there as well. Also, I need to put some blocks away. And the dirt we can throw in there. We'll leave the dye right here, I believe. And I think I'm going to move that down one. Clean up my mess. Alright, so let's fill in the bottom first. I thought I had water over here. Maybe we'll make a little water right there and along the side. Because I also need to add some water up here as well. Let's pop down here and grab some water. Here, let me do... There we go. Oops, wait a minute. Can I I do? Ooh, I can do that. Let's use a slab. I broke everything. Hold on. Let me just go grab that real quick. Oh. Oh no. Wait a minute. Ah. Now I've done it. Shoot. Wait a minute. No. Water is a dangerous element sometimes. Who knew? Alright, that's all okay, right? There we go. Alright, so that works. So I will need to put a slab here because it's going to come out into there. Alright, and back here. There we go. No disaster. Gonna slap that there. Let's grab our glowberries and add a little more light over here. Grab our shears. We just want a small one here. We'll add some seagrass in there. Right, we don't need to go too crazy. Just add in a little bit to make it look special. We'll switch these out real quick. And that is rooted dirt. Oh, here, I need to switch some of these out. Oh, you know what? Let's use our dripstone. And add that in. Wait, please don't go far. Thank you. I don't want to break things. And there we go. So maybe what we'll do is switch this out for the dripstone. And the granite. And let's make a connection there to break things up. I love adding the pointed dripstone for the drippy sounds. Huge fan. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. Not quick enough. Oh, let's put... Oop. Let's fall off the edge. Luckily it wasn't up high. to add one pointed dripstone there. And we're gonna have a snack because we've been working hard. Excuse me. I think I want to break that up a little bit. Let's. Oh, that. Not like that. There. And let's make a couple of mossy cobblestone slabs. Alright, so we have that area done. We don't need to go too crazy. We're just dressing it up a little bit. Oh, hold on though. There we go. And we'll have a little sleep. Alright, so that's that one done. Here, let me put the bed up here. Let's start here. And I'm going to put some water back here. And have it flow down through there. So then we just need to break up the stone a little bit. Let's see. I think I also need to get rid of some stuff. Mossy. Oh, wait, here's our... Wait a minute. There. And some cobble. We have a mossy cobblestone stair. Let's put that there. And a slab also. Let me change this out. And grab andesite. There's some nice Minecraft music. You know my mess. Alright, so let's just break this up a little bit over here. Get in there. Let's do that. It would be really nice if you could create the moss blocks the other way, which would be really cool if you could do it like, you know, use your moss up here and turn those into moss blocks. That would be helpful. Let's do... I guess they can't really tell the difference. How about if we just do it this way? Oh, that works. And let's break this up a little bit. Let me grab my water. Pop down here real quick. I broke it. But you didn't know you could break water. Oh, maybe I should have waited until I had this done. That's alright. We'll just break this up some. I will not go crazy. We'll just make a small little area here. Here, let's make it flow this way, right? There we go. Let me do this. Also, I need to put some of the... Oh, now I've done it. Cobblestone away. I have a barrel here. And the dirt. Also, we can put away the moss carpets for right now. One second, I was reading a message. Also, if you are into my mod packs, or if you don't know that I also make mod packs, I have put up the new ch7 cottagecore light server, so that is up and running. If you like modded Minecraft, it is a lighter pack. It's mostly for, you know, just chill gameplay. Not too crazy. A lot of cute mods on there and all that good stuff. Do I have to... Let me take that out. To interact with. Lots of quests, because I find quests helpful. So if you ever wanted to check that out, that is an option. You can pop on the server. The link is, or the IP and all that good stuff is in my Discord. And the link for my Discord is, of course, in my description and all that good stuff. Even links to my mod packs. Let's do a stair here. Nope. Wait, let me get some water from up here. There we go. And I think we'll break this up some. Let's grab some slabs. I also need some more mossy cobblestone slabs. We also need some more mossy stone brick stairs. I think that should be good. Let's place a lantern. Should we hang the lantern this time? I think that would be nice. Rather than placing it. And let's do one hiding in there. Okay, I need to throw some water back there. There we go. We're gonna hide one in there. Alright, now we just need to break up the stone a little bit. Andesite, some of our cobble, let's do a slab here. Oh, I also have some leaves. We're gonna have to go back through and add in some leaves too for some texture and all that good stuff. Let's break these up. Clean up my mess. Didn't even realize it was nighttime. So I think we're pretty good. Actually, I think back here, not with a sword. Let me just break this up a little bit. And we're going to add some glowberries back here. Alright, and we're gonna come back through and fill in with some flowers and all that good stuff as well. Don't think we need all that seagrass. And let's throw some glowberries back here. Oh. Berry bush. And maybe just break this up a little bit. And go for a swim. I feel like I should put a stair here. Here, let's do a mossy. There you go. And I want to break this up some. Let's do... Yeah, we're gonna take that out. And we're going to replace this with some of the dripstone and the granite. Just to tie that in some. I think that's good. Like I said, I'm trying not to go too crazy with these areas since we do have the other areas. Let's just break this up a little bit quickly before I break things. Do a little baby one there. Turn this into a stair also. Let's make some mossy cobblestone stairs. So I would like to do that. And let's throw some glowberries in. Oh, you scared me. Scared me, oh my god. That was unexpected. Not even gets you. Wait, I think we have to go up. And actually, let's just do that. There we go. How are you? Oh, you have sea cucumbers? Sea pickles? Well, that's kind of cool. I don't really need anything though, but thank you. Be safe out there. Alright, so we want to add some blueberries up here, and let me trim those. Alright, so I think that's good. Here's done. There is done. I think the pathway is done. Awesome! Here. Let me show you in free cam what we've done with the mountainside. So we have this area here with the little water feature. And then it goes down. And of course another water feature there. And then the main water feature here, little waterfall coming from the ceiling, which is pretty cool. So maybe now what we'll do is go ahead and add in the granite and dripstone along here to tie it all in. Also, I think I wanted to create another overhang right here. So maybe we'll do that real quick. Oh, I also brought the grindstone down for the mining entrance. Okay, I can probably break the bed. And we can place this over here. And then we can probably just pop our bed down here. I think the cave is right over here, right? Or the entrance I wanted to... Oops. The entrance I wanted to do is right above us here. Wait. Let me pop out and look. Right, because I wanted to make it right here above the... Let's see. Well, I think what we'll do first is go ahead and do the granite and dripstone outline here. Let's do here. Here, I should probably grab our bed if I'm going to be over there. See if I can make my way up there. Put that one there. Whoop. Jumping is not my thing. I wanted the dripstone. So right here is where we wanted to do a little lookout. Grab a shovel. And I'll open this up just a little bit. Throw our bed down. Do dripstone there. We will need to sleep real quick. Grab our sugar box, and I will need the white items. This and the fence. don't think I want to go out too far. I think I just want to make it extend out just a little bit. Maybe just like that. And then we do the stairs like we have previously. See real quick. Yeah, I think that works. Because then it's right above the other cave entrance and we just have a little something going on here. Maybe we make this a little garden and put a bunch of flowers in there. I'm wondering if I can make a way through here to get to the other area. Let me take this dirt out. Let's see what's... Let me see if I can make a little pathway down. Just because. Just to see if I can tie everything in. Let's see what we have here. Look, I'm gonna do that. So let's just open this up a little bit. And then we'll just change out some of the stone. Again, I will do my best to not go too crazy. Let's make... Oh, I put away all my wood. Here. Let's make a crafting table. And, oh. Let's make a chest. And I do have a resource pack that allows me to dye the chest, which is amazing. I love it. Just to add to the fantasy kind of vibe that I would like to go for. Mod devs make some really cool resource packs, which is very helpful when you want to create a kind of aesthetic. So, yay for that. Alright, so let's do some stairs. we'll just open this up a little bit more. And we'll put a lantern in here. There, that's... I realize it's kind of silly, but that's alright. If I wanted to go crazy, I could, you know, make this into a little, like, home or something, but I won't do that. I mean, maybe eventually we could do something like that. Oh no. We'll see how things go. Let's put stuff away. Actually, I need all that stuff, so that's alright. Can I place stairs under here, though? Hey, look, you can have a sneaky little way to go under there. I cannot. But that's alright, because it doesn't need to be exactly like the other overlooks. So let's put the white away. We could just incorporate the fences like here. I think we'll open this up then. And just incorporate the fences like that. I do. Oh, it says OBS disconnected. Reconnecting. Alright, we should be good. Technology fun. So later we can probably go through and add in the flowering azaleas and all that good stuff. Alright, so let me pick up my bed. And we're actually going to... Here. I am going to open this up and I'm gonna make a place for a bed. There we go. Let's bone meal this. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I'm wondering if I could get an azalea to grow here. I can. But I think we'll take the... I don't have an axe on me. Let's move that there. I think we'll take the logs though and move them here. Let me take this out. Let's grab our shears. Nope, not what I meant to do. Here, we'll just make a stone axe real quick. And let's move this over. Oak. I can do it. it like that. Let's sleep in our cozy little nook. Alright, and then we'll switch this out for the granite and the dripstone. And just change out some of this for the other blocks. Andesite, stone brick. Maybe we'll use some stairs back here and put some blueberries. So we might want to go right here. Let's grab a slab. Just break this up a little bit. Grab our andesite. And then break up over here. Alright, I think we're pretty good. Don't need to go too crazy. Because it's just kind of like a little bonus area because I can't help myself. Okay, so I do have some flowers. Here, let's put our... We have some sunflowers. Can I put this on? I can. Very cool. Here, let's put those back. We have firefly bushes, roses, and lilacs. Let's do firefly. And then I can always grab some of the smaller flowers later to add up here. Do I have? Let's do that in there. Alright. dirt in here. Here, I might as well grab that. Alright, so just a little extra area just to tie things in. Eventually, we might also do maybe one over here. We'll see how things go. But I'll finish the granite and the dripstone here. And that should be good. And then maybe one day I'll come back and we'll make something special in this area. I think that would be pretty cool. Just because. Also, while we're here, let's make some more blueberries. Throw that in there. Alright. So our granite, our dripstone. Let's do one coming out, and let's do some blueberry in here. I won't get too carried away on this part. We'll just get some of this filled in. Put a blueberry there. Oh. Alright, so I think that should be good as far as just kind of tying that area into here. And then I can come back and do something here. Maybe I should get the granite and all that down over there as well. Let's go through our little secret. Alright, so over here. I'm not sure if Show had plans for here. I mean, it can always be changed out. Let's do some dripstone. Alright, and let's do some moss. An inexpensive kind of way to take care of that. Should we put... Let's grab this. I also need to go sleep real quick. Our sneaky little hideout. Oh, let's go. Let's continue the moss down here. And there we go. Alright, so I won't go too crazy because again, I'm not sure what the plans might be. But just so I can kind of tie in my space a little bit. Let's do some glowberries here. And then I'll just do here real quick. And we should be good. Just want to try to make this area look mostly complete. Nope. Nope. Here, let's do that. And we'll put the lantern back. Maybe I'll make that one hanging. Oh, there's a truck here. 1 minute. Delivering compost. Let me come up here real quick and I will be right back. You all hang out here for a minute. 1 minute. Alright. We're having some compost delivered for the garden, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, they made their way down here. Should I get some sepicles? I think I have some emeralds up there. Maybe that would be nice to add in to the water areas. Here, let's go see what I have for emeralds. Oop. If I can get in the door. We have 39 emeralds. That's fine. We can buy some sepicles for decoration. I'm not sure where the nearest ocean is. There are mostly rivers around here. Oh, I think there's an ocean down here where we might be able to eventually grab some other items from the ocean. Oh, like kelp. Kelp would be nice, right? For our areas here. Where was he? Down here? Yes. Hello, friend. That's it. I can only have 5. Fine. Let's put them down here then in the Purple Heart area. Oh, 1 minute. That wasn't very many, but that's alright. Let's have a look real quick. Alright, so that's not bad. We have it tied in some. I think that's good for now. Alright. Awesome. Sorry. A little distracted watching them dump the compost. Right, so I need to fix this real quick. It should be up on the polished diorite, like the others, so maybe we'll change that out real quick. Well, not maybe, we'll go ahead and change that out real quick. I also need to go get my axe. Oh no, I have the stone axe, so we're fine. I got it. They're having a little trouble getting the rest of the compost out of the delivery truck. That must be an interesting job for sure. If anything can happen. Especially, you know, when you're delivering stuff and things may not go according to plan and Not everybody can be patient with that, so that might end up being kind of difficult. Oh, we've run out of room. Hold on. Our emerald's okay. Nope. So we have 2, and then the diorite walls. Let's pop up here. Put these there. The slabs. I'll go sleep real quick. Collect our floating away moss. Well, let's go sleep in our bed. Compost is delivered. Let's go. So excited to start a garden again. That's awesome. I have a big collection of seeds to plant. Actually, I'm not going to be planting them all. We're going to start out small and see how things go. I mean, since it is August and everything, so don't want to go too crazy. Let's do that one to there. And go a little bit longer here. We'll just let that one go crazy. There we go. Now that one is fixed. I was thinking maybe we should do one here, but I think we're okay. Alright. Should we do... Maybe we'll save the walkthrough for the end. We'll do that. Let's put our stuff away. And then I would like to... Oh. Well, what we can do is we can go add some of the leaves and the flowers and all that good stuff as well to the area. And we'll probably make this a shorter stream. So let's take all of this out. Oop, that doesn't go in there. And then we will go add our greenery. We'll hold on to the lanterns. Run into the door. Not the granite, that. Get these put away. hold on to our bone meal. I will probably need to grow some more azaleas real quick as well to grab some more leaves. Let's put the dirt away. Die. Oh, well here, let me grab some azaleas. Let's bring our shuttle box out here. Although I don't know if we necessarily need it if we're just doing flowers, but I will need to go grab some more. Here, I guess we'll just bring them all. Right, I believe we should have room for everything. Alright. I don't need that. Alright, so we can just leave that there. Well, let's find a spot here. We'll take these down real quick. I guess it won't be real quick because the leaves need to despawn, but let me grab a hoe, and then I can make it go a little bit quicker. Where do we have birch? In there. Here, I can put away the shovel. Let's grab our actual axe. Should we make a diamond hoe? Living the life. Then I can always enchant it later with some mending. Alright, azaleas. I don't know why it does that. That's just silly. I'll probably need some more shears as well. Yep. Alright, let's go make some shears. The fun never ends. Oh, it's being a little bit laggy for some reason. Yeah, I want those. Put that away. And let's make some shears. There's a really great breeze going on here today. Nice where you are as well. Gather our leaves. then next time around we'll be able to start on the log cabin over there. I'm excited for that. Of course, I have no plan for it, so we'll see how it goes. Let me put the tulip back. I think that should be good. We'll start out with that for now anyway. I don't want to go too crazy with the greenery, so that's fine. Let me put the bow away. Grab our torches. I think it's gonna be nighttime. I'll pop on over here. See, we have some leaves here already. And flowers. Some here. We do a rose here. And let's add can I put that in there? There we go. Awesome. Right, so then we can do some of the leaves in here as well, just to break things up a little bit. We go sleep in our secret little bed. Where's that? Down here. Let's sneak in here. Which is fun anyway, because we want to add some flowers out here to this little garden patch. Here, we'll just add those. What else do we have? Pink tulip we have left. Oh, and then we can go ahead and add some greenery out here. Because we already have the azalea here, so that's cool. Don't need to go too crazy, we just want to break things up a little bit. Yeah, we'll do some in here. Oops. Let's add one more flower. Oh, if I could get a beehive here, that would be awesome. I'll have to see about grabbing one now that I have Silk Touch. So let's do a little garden here also. Let's grab some peonies. Rose. and the lilac. And we'll grab a couple of the little flowers. Wait, can I bone meal and grab some flowers? No, some grass. I don't want grass. No. That's fine. We'll just we'll just add our flowers. Some dandelions. I think that's good. That breaks that up a little bit. Add some color. We can do this along the way and then also add some leaves in. And we'll add some little pops of color here. What else do we have? How about some orange? Ooh, look at the inside. That's cute. Alright, we have that covered. So we need to take care of that. I sadly did not bring any of the other blocks with me, but that's alright. We'll cover it up with some leaves. Alright, we have flowers here. We can probably go ahead and add some leaves back here as well. I think we'll add one there. Let's just maybe surround this some and break that up. Right. I think that's fine. I'm gonna stop now. Stop. And then we'll add some flowers along the pathway as well to break things up some. Add some color. Let's grab the roses and the peonies. And let's do a few leaves here to break this up also. Oops. I think that should be good. And then maybe just around here. Well, let's grab... Also, let me grab the bone meal so I can make some more real quick. Where did that torch just go? There it is. And let's make some more bone meal. We'll add some flowers along here. What do we have? A lilac there. Let's do a peony and let's make some more of those. An oxeye daisy. Let's do an orange tulip and dandelion. Rest it up a little bit with our plants. Alright, so some leaves here. And I think I will do a couple in here. Alright. We have some here. Let's do a lily of the valley. And then here we'll go sleep real quick. What? Minecraft is confused. It doesn't know what's going on. That's fine. We all get confused sometimes. Let's do... flowers there. And... oh, let's do a sunflower here. There we go. And also... one there just because. Alright, we did our flowers here. Maybe a few leaves going on here. Maybe we'll do some moss here so we can add in some flowers. Maybe we'll do one here. Otherwise, that's good. Maybe I think we'll fill in with a couple of leaves here. And add in a few here. We have some flowers. Maybe I change this one out for moss, and let's add a lilac back there. Let me grab that. We have those there. Let's do a dandelion. Oop. Right there. And let's grab a peony for over here. And we have our leaves here, so that's good. Also, let me... Okay, right, because we did leaves here, so that's all good. Let's take a look real quick. See how... Look, that looks really cute with all the flowers going on. And our little overlook here that we created, so not too bad. The waterfall, and then we have some of the flowers and greenery here. Maybe I should add a little more over there. Our mining area with their little campsite going on. Our secret little nook back there. I think it's kind of cool to have little surprises here and there when you're making various spaces, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, and then I will need to fill in there with some of the granite and dripstone. I feel like we may need some glowberries over in there. Let's do that real quick. There, and well, we have some there. Let's do one here. And then I think I'm gonna break this and we're going to add some in here. Alright. Let me grab my mess. There we go. That'll break that up some. And I think we're good. So I will probably go ahead and add some flowers around here as well to tie everything in. Alright, so we'll take a little tour of the pathway, what we've accomplished. I will eventually connect the path to the front of where my home will be. Could probably do that off camera. I'm pretty sure you've seen enough of pathway making for quite some time, since the last 5 live streams have been pathway making. It's crazy how much time it takes, right? When you add details and all that. So, but that's alright. I'm happy with how it's turned out. It's worth taking the time to do. So this is our first little area. We have some water going on, which I have tried to incorporate the whole entire pathway and just create little nooks as you are going up and down the pathway. Dactyl says, "Sing me to sleep." You don't want to hear me sing. That is not a thing. Not a thing. Definitely not a thing. So, and then we have the overlook. You can see Show Space over there and Twisted's. And the pathway that Show created with the bridge going over to his base. So that's awesome. And then you walk down here. We've continued with the greenery and the water. We have a little waterfall here, some more flowers. Try to switch the areas up so you don't get bored when you're walking along the pathway. Berry bushes in case you get hungry on your trek up the mountain. Another little overlook. We have the water and plants continuing here. And this little water area, which leads us down to the little campsite for the miners. They can cook their food, have a pumpkin snack, watermelon, their beetroot soup, all while enjoying the view. And then we have the ores that they've collected, a little bridge over in the water here. And then their, smelting and cooking area. They've got some steak getting ready and some bread waiting. They've been working really hard. And like I said, maybe eventually we'll have kind of like a secret railway up to the top of the base up there. We'll see. And then, the grindstone, all that good stuff. We may need to sleep real quick. And then we made this little area. Again, just incorporating the water, the greenery, tying things together as we go along. And then we have our little workstation here for whatever you need to do. Look at the sunset. We have the waterfall. And we have the purple heart for my dad. I still need to finish the gold outline there and get that done. All that good stuff. And you can read the book talking about the purple heart. And I've listed the people who have served. My family members, as well as Emily, contacted me and she wanted her uncle listed. So that's awesome. We can honor them in this way. So, Purple Heart. Oh look, we're just in time. We can sneak in here and have a little sleep. I will definitely turn this into a little cozy area now, because now I'm just... I like this area, even though it wasn't going to be a thing, but that's alright. Which leads us out to this little garden, also, with the view, which is pretty awesome. Just little special places as you're walking along, so it's not, just climbing some stairs, but you get to enjoy different things. We have the waterfall coming down. And then we made the little garden area to tie everything in. So let me pop into free cam and we'll take a look. So that was all empty, and now we've created a special rainy walkway. So I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I especially love the waterfall. I'm glad that worked out. But yeah. I think I did pretty good with the kind of fantasy theme vibe. I think white for me speaks to fantasy. And then you have all the greenery and the water aspect as you go through there. Hopefully nobody eats in my face while I'm in free cam. So yeah, we've accomplished a lot in the last, 5 or 6 streams getting the pathway done. So we're just gonna make this a shorter stream this time around. Not by much, because it's been about 2 hours, but look, doesn't that look cozy? And then you have the tunnel to the shopping district, so we'll just take a little walk back up. Admire everything. We have the diamond armor in honor of those who have served, as well as the diamond sword. Listen to the rain and the Minecraft music. A little mine. Stood by the campfire. See, it doesn't really have to be complicated. It can be simple. Just switch out some blocks, add some greenery, some various other aspects. Don't have to go crazy to make something look special. So there we go. Let's go down by the waterfall and we can say our see you laters. I really like this one. It's really very simple, but I like that. But of course my favorite is the waterfall. So let's pop down here. F5. Here, we'll stand on the seat here. Alright, so yay for getting the pathway done. And this is just at the back of the mountain, because I started at the back of the mountain because Sho made his pathway. So we also have something to create at the front of the mountain, from the shopping district to my home, so we'll get there eventually. Next time around, I do want to start on the log cabin for my dad. Hopefully that turns out okay. Again, I don't have a plan for it. I have a thought in my mind of how I would like it to go, but you know me, you never know. It turns out how it's meant to turn out, so we can roll with that. That's alright. So if you enjoyed this chapter, please consider leaving a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. I hope you're doing well, and if not, we'll get through it. We can do it. Show up. We wake up each day and, get things done. Or we can rest, because sometimes we need to rest too. That's a lesson I am learning. So we'll get there. YouTube memberships, as always, they're open. click the join button. You won't be charged anything when you click the join button. That just allows you to look at the perks. And it goes from $2, I believe, to $5. And you can look in there and see what you get for that and all that good stuff. I appreciate those who are members. I appreciate you for watching and the various ways everybody supports me. So thank you so much for that. And we're done. Yay, we got the pathway done. So let's go. Thank you so much, and I will see you again soon. Bye.